Listen, let me tell you something ambitious women eventually realize, okay? No matter what you do, someone is going to judge you, okay? Like, not because you did something wrong, but simply because they don't understand what's happening, okay? So this week, the most ridiculous experience happened to me before a doctor's appointment that reminded me of something important about ambition. It involved a bathroom. It involved a stall door that absolutely should have been closed, the lights going completely out, and me having a very vulnerable leadership decision that I had to make. So today on Power Nap Live, we are going to be talking about this, okay? If judgment is going to happen anyway, you might as well take the action that moves you forward. And we'll talk a little more about that right after this. Power nap live. Power nap. 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 Power nap Hello, and welcome back to Power Nap Live, where ambitious women come to think, reflect, and build on sustainable ambition. Okay, today's lesson, y'all. Before I jump into there, if you are here, let me know in the comments that you're here. Tell me where you're streaming from. If you're watching in real time, I want to know that you are here. If you're watching this after in a playback, let me know that you're watching in the playback. Those comments make all the difference to me and other women who are looking for sustainable ambition to find this. So please let me know that you're doing that. If you're watching it on Facebook, I want to invite you to come on over to YouTube and watch it here. But wherever you are, I want you to be comfortable. So do your thing, okay? So here's the thing. Today's lesson came from a moment that was literally equal parts terrifying, embarrassing, and also, like, honestly, now that I think about it, completely hilarious. Okay. So boom, here's the story. You know how people always got to be like, so boom. So let me tell you what happened. Okay. So I'm checking into a doctor's appointment, like a little early. This is the first time I'm early. I'm walking in from the parking lot, already mad because I had to park in the parking garage because there was no parking spaces close to the thing. Right. And of course, as soon as I walk out of the parking garage, there's 3 spaces that are there. But anyway, I digress. Okay. So I'm checking into my doctor's appointment early. Okay. I'm with the receptionist and I tell her, hey girl, because we cool. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. So she's like, okay, no problem. That's normal, right? Responsible, civilized, I might say. Okay. So I walk to the restroom. Y'all, I open the door to the restroom and immediately looking in my eyes is a woman sitting on the toilet. Like sitting on the toilet, y'all. I look at her, she looks at me, and I look at her. And I'm like, what is happening? Like, open. Our eyes literally meet. And that's the moment, like, I realized I have entered this like social situation that nobody prepared us for. Okay. So y'all, I slowly turn around. I mean, like, about face. Okay. From my Pathfinder days, from folks who know what that is. Okay. I like hit it about face. But then I'm like, oh my God, like, do I close the door? I do not know what to do. Okay. So I close her stall door slowly for her and then leave. Okay. Because clearly the bathroom is no longer emotionally safe for me anymore. Okay. As for me, it's not emotionally safe anymore. So I go upstairs because I'm like, there's got to be another bathroom. Hop in the elevator, go upstairs, right, to find another bathroom. Everything's normal, everything's fine, okay? And then suddenly I'm in the bathroom and all the lights go out, y'all. Pitch black. I mean, pitch black. I can't even see my hand in front of me. Okay. Now, listen, I don't know if I should be sharing this on the interwebs. Okay. But let me tell you something about myself. I do not like the dark. I hate the dark. Okay. I hate the dark. All right. So I'm like freaking out and flailing my arms like a while back. There's this influencer auntie lady that always says like a while back. So I'm in there, you know how you like trying to get the lights to come back on, y'all. So nothing. The sensor refuses to even acknowledge my presence, which is fine. But now I'm in a pitch black bathroom and I'm running my hands along the wall to try to find the toilet paper and I cannot find it, y'all. Nothing. So at this point, I realize something very important. Dignity has left the building. Dignity has left the chat, okay? Because I cannot find toilet paper. So now I'm literally at the mercy of whoever walks in next to like try to go and get some more toilet paper. So listen, at this point, a leadership decision had to be made. So I opened the stall door, pants still down, waving my arms still, like a wild man. And finally, the lights come back on. Problem solved, right? Okay, y'all, I go back downstairs to the waiting room because at this point, it's been time, right? So I'm fully prepared to let the lady know downstairs because I don't want her to think because I was gone long. Y'all know what I'm saying? We human, but I didn't want her to think that I had been, I don't know, okay? I didn't want her to think I was gone for a long reason when I didn't want to catch those allegations, when that wasn't the case. I didn't want to catch the allegations, okay? So anyway, I'm fully prepared to tell her the shenanigans that went on. And y'all, you're not going to believe this, but especially because she goes, "Are you okay? Everything okay?" I'm like, "Yes, everything okay." I would have explained it to her, but the lady from the stall is sitting in the lobby. She's in the lobby. She's going to see, I guess, the same doctor or whatever the case is that I am. So now I can't even tell the lady, "Listen, I'm trying to beat these Lou allegations. I wasn't gone long because I needed to be gone long. All these shenanigans happened." And she just kind of looking at me. And so anyway, I would have explained to her, but the lady is sitting there. So here's the thing, right? When I first walked into the stall situation that required eye contact that I didn't want to give and emotional processing, and then the lights went out in the bathroom, like this would have become a completely, I don't know, public toilet briefing. So instead, I just accepted the fate that I couldn't say anything, that there was absolutely nothing that I could do about this. That's when it hit me that sometimes people are going to draw their own conclusions about a situation. That's when it hit me. Literally, sometimes in our lives, we do not get to control the narrative. We don't. We do not. You only get to deal, or you only get to control with, you only get to control your next action. Okay. Sometimes you just don't get to control the narrative. You only can control your next action. And here's the thing, ambitious women deal with this all the time. You start a business, you pursue a big idea, you make a bold move. And here's the thing, someone somewhere out there is going to misunderstand what's happening. They may think to themselves, "Ooh, she got lucky. Things are just so easy for her. Oh, she is doing too much." They may say, "Oh, you doing it wrong," right? But here's the truth. Judgment will happen anyway. Judgment will happen anyway. So you might as well take the action that's going to move your life forward. Because people building meaningful things in this world all learn the same lesson eventually. You cannot control perception. You can only control movement. You can't control perception. I'm talking to myself. You cannot control perception, but what I can control, what is in my power, is my movement. So many ambitious women, so many ambitious women are holding themselves back, trying to manage everyone's opinions, trying to explain, trying to make sure that no one misunderstands you, trying to make sure that you look perfect while you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. But here's the thing. This is what I have learned and what I remind other ambitious women about, that progress does not belong to the person who avoids judgment. Progress literally belongs to the person that keeps moving anyway. Progress does not belong to the woman who avoids judgment. It literally belongs to her if she decides to keep moving anyway. Even when the lights go out, even when the situation feels uncomfortable, even when you don't feel like you can find what the next step is, even when someone may draw the wrong conclusion. Here's the thing. If you spend your life trying to avoid judgment, you will spend your life standing still. You will. But if you accept that judgment is literally a part of the journey, then you will free yourself to take action. You will free yourself to take action. And it feels good out here in freedom. Also, if you're an ambitious woman building something meaningful, that freedom from that, it feels powerful, absolutely powerful. And I want you to have that. I want you to have the power that comes with the freedom of not spending your life trying to avoid judgment. Because if you do, remember, you'll just be standing still. I'm encouraging you this week, instead of worrying about judgment, take action. Take the action. All right, y'all. Thank you for spending some time with me here over on Power Nap Live. If you are building a life of sustainable ambition, I want you to subscribe. Join me here every Sunday. Send this to a woman you know needs to hear it, who's high performing, ambitious, okay? And I want you to tell me in the comments, what was the last time that you took action, even though somebody might judge the situation? Okay, I want to hear. Drop it in the comments. Okay, even if you're watching this after the live, I need you to drop that in the comment for me. Okay, listen, I will see you guys same place, same time, 10 o'clock every Sunday, Central Standard Time, right here back on YouTube or wherever you are watching this. Until then, make sure you make good decisions and rest like you mean it, sis. Bye.
Power nap.